Today we're going to be showing you how to get the Fragile Flower and Fleet Feet Challenge Achievement in Ocean's Heart. Now if you're only here for one of these achievements, I'll have links in the description below so that you can skip to the one you need. We're going to start out with a little bit of prep work. You're going to need at least one Fleet Seed Potion. You can see here. So we're going to go to the apothecary and look at how to make those. You can see here's the ingredients. Like I said, you need at least one for the Fleet Feet achievement, but I suggest having them for the Fragile Flower achievement as well. I'm making mine here in Oak Haven because we're going to be starting just outside of Oak Haven. There's one apothecary right there by the blacksmith, and then if you walk up around the corner and up the stairs, there's another apothecary right here. So this is the basic path you're going to be taking. You're going from Marble Cliff in the top left up there, down through Oakport and all the way over to Goat's Head and then past Goat's Head, obviously without the sailing though. Or if you want, here's a more detailed path view. I'll also be posting this on Twitter if you want to zoom in and take a good look at it. So here we are starting out in the Marble Cliff Monastery. Obviously you want to start by making sure your health is full so you can better monitor if you take damage. You have your potions ready. I'm going to use Seabird's Tear and the Sunflower Spear to make this run easier. Starting off here, there's not really any enemies, but this first section just after this is probably the hardest part of the run. So if you can get through these next like 3 screens, then you're golden. Don't be afraid to just spam the shit out of the Seabird's Tear spell. Mine's upgraded level 2, so it'll drop 2 enemies at one hit. Just play it safe and try and lure the monsters to you. Don't go rushing at them. If you find you're having a hard time with this, don't be afraid to make a couple of magic restoration potions so that you can really spam that Seabird's Tear spell. Like I just did there. From here it's going to be pretty smooth sailing. We're going to go ahead and pop our Fleet Seed Potion because we're going to be running through the next couple of enemies and all the way through Oak Haven. Now, if you want to try and get both achievements in the same run, you can. But first, once you get to here, you're going to have to go all the way up north to Oak Haven before you come back down and go right. Drink another Fleet Seed Potion before we go into this next section. We're going to run past most of the enemies. This is the second most difficult part of this run, because just on the other side of this water here, you can sometimes get some bad spawns where enemies will be in your way. Kind of went overkill on drinking the Fleet Seed Potions. You don't need to use that many. You can play it slow and just kill all these enemies, but I just wanted to run past them. Now, if you made it in 1:07, this is where the Fleet Feet achievement would pop. Obviously. I didn't because I didn't go up to Oak Haven in this run. you have these last 4 enemies here, and then you go into the cave, and hopefully you've already cleared out the deer boss in it so that all you have is a couple of bats. Now these guys you can't really see burst here because it strikes where they were and not where they're at. So I suggest doing as I do, just clear out a couple of them as they come to you and try and run past the rest of them. And there's your Fragile Flower achievement unlocked. Now if you're for the Fleet Feet achievement, you might be running into this bug here, which the dev describes and how to fix. But if you still need to know how to do the run, I'll show that now. So following the dev's instructions, I saved game here and reloaded my game and waited a minute, just to be sure. Drank my Fleet Seed potion to start the run. Obviously for this one, it doesn't really matter if you get hit or not, so just try and rush through as many of these enemies as you can. Now if you're timing yourself, once you get to this little raft here, you should be at about 40 to 45 seconds. If so, then you're in good time to make the achievement. And there it is. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful.
All it's supposed to feel.